Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time. Tonight, listen as your Columbia City Eagles take to the court.
All right, well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Columbia City Basketball. Andrew Thompson joined by Brandon Marshall again tonight as Matt Curry is tending to other business. And we have Wawasee and Columbia City here. And what should be a pretty good matchup. Columbia City coming off a two-game slide over the weekend, Brandon. This Wawasee team 4-2. They have some pretty good basketball players. They've beaten Warsaw down there, of all things. And so this Wawasee team's going to be a good opponent.
Yeah, we have a 6'6", 6'7" big that plays down there. So they're really good shooters out on the outside. So it'll be a contest for us. See how much that we have to help on those bigs and still be able to get out on those shooters. That's going to be the key for us tonight.
Well, we'll try to adjust that. It's this one. Can you hear yourself? Okay.
There we go.
Okay, can I hear you?
Yep.
There we go. So, both teams back on the floor ready to go, and we'll be heading towards national anthem and such in here. And they also have a transfer from Whitco, Z-Barth, 6'1" senior. So the transfer portal in high school basketball alive and well.
Yeah, it's kicking.
Of course, Mulligan came to Columbia City last year, but had to sit out.
He did.
And
got to play in section.
That's right. He did play a little. And so transfer up here. This is a deep lineup. They got the Everingham brothers, Miles and Maddox, a couple of juniors that are good, and they've got a sophomore brother. I don't know that he'll see much action in the varsity game. And as you were talking about earlier, they've always got size, and no exception again.
No, not at all. Again, that 6'7", 6'6" down low. So, but, back to the Everingham brothers, all three of them, those boys can flat out shoot it. So we're going to have to run them off the three-point line.
Of course, their dad was the coach here. Actually, this is his first year out. So I used to coach at DeKalb, John Everingham. In fact, he's in the radio box next to us. So for whatever reason, he is not the coach anymore. So I think that would be hard coaching your sons anyway, especially with three of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, let alone one.
Yeah, I got to deal with it a little bit with Beck, but
right.
Amy was really her coach.
Yep. So it's like the screens are down. I assume I guess that's probably going to play something. Flags in the other corner. We're at the Hardwood Teepee in Syracuse. And the new bench boss up here is Lou LaFay, and he's been around a while. 300 and some wins, if I'm not mistaken, at Providence. 333 wins Lou LaFay has, so he's been around his 20th year overall, and he's already won 333 games.
Wow.
And he's been at Providence, Tipton, and North Harrison prior to this. He's won 6 sectional championships, a couple of regionals. So making the move up the ranks to Wawasee. And ironically, they play the Warrior by Patty Smythe and Scandal. Hence the Warriors. Little 80s jam for you there. Better than other stuff they had on.
No, I agree.
Tonight's varsity game features the Columbia City.
Yeah, I think we're going to be heading towards the national anthem.
Before we introduce the teams, please stand.
And indeed, we will be going to the national anthem.
Playing of our national anthem.
going to go out. Colin Zebart, 6'1" senior. No positions listed for Wawasee. Number 12, Miles Everingham, a 6'2" junior. Number 14 is Nolan Holswart, 6' sophomore. Sooner or later I'll get that right. 22, Mason Shoemaker, a 6' senior. And 34, Maddox Everingham, as the lights go out. He's a junior and 6'2". Lou LaFay, the veteran head coach, as we talked about. Season number 20. First at Wawasee, we've got the screens down, and we've got some video similar to ours at home. Except we can't see it. It's over on the side. We're on the end. This team fresh off a victory over at Warsaw.
Yeah, great win for them over there at Warsaw. I think they got them by 5 over there.
Not an easy place to win, and definitely doesn't happen very often they win there. Of course, the Eagle boys' last win there was with Thunder Dan Wool and Company in 2012. It's been a while ago.
We're in for a good one tonight, I can tell you that.
Yep.
We got to get back in that win column.
Yeah, had a 2-game winning streak, actually 3-game winning streak, and then fell to East Noble and Wayne over the weekend. So we'll see how the Eagles respond. And Caden Kaufman gets the start for Columbia City. Aiden Denning, Matt Mulligan, Brady Hartman,
and the birthday boy, Stratton Fuller.
Stratton Fuller. It's birthday, huh?
Yeah, birthday boy.
All right. And one of the officials is Jack Rupley. I can't catch the other two. We'll see if they announce them. Spotlight on the floor. Lights are out. Brett Ratcliffe, Bob Neff, Jack Rupley, Brett Ratcliffe, the officials tonight. The screens go back up. Jack Rupley, the head official. Eagles the road black tonight. The old gold numeral and the little bit of maroon trim and old gold on the pants. Wawasee the home whites, forest green and old gold. And wait, I'm going to make sure those screens go all the way up because they're anticipating a full court lob that might hit those. So referee Jack Rupley has the basketball. Mulligan to jump center against, you got that number, Coach?
It's like 10.
So that's going to be Z-Bar, 6'1" Whitco transfer. There's the whistle, tap controlled by Columbia City. We're underway at the Hardwood TP. Glad you're with us. Forward to the right side, Hartman. Mulligan to Denning. They round the horn, left side, Kaufman. Fuller flashes up top. And here's Denning. Down low, wide open. Hartman scores.
That's great basketball right there.
Beat his man clean.
Yes.
2-0 Eagles. Hartman with the first 2 of this ball game. 25 seconds gone. As Brady Hartman has the first 2. And here's Wawasee up top. Everingham off the mark. Maddox Everingham, that's out of bounds off of Columbia City, however. So we had a pretty good chance to rebound there, but we lost it out of bounds. So right here below Brandon and I, at the east end of the Hardwood TP, Wawasee with the basketball. Holswart, top of the key, watched closely by Kaufman of Columbia City. Holswart drives all the way to the elbow, shoved off the play. Now Maddox Everingham way out top. Minute gone, 2-0 Eagles. Left side for his brother Miles Everingham, outside the arc. Miles takes it, throws it across, and here's Z-Barth, or Holwitz. No, that's Z-Barth. And back up top now for Holwitz. Minute 15 gone. And they shake and bake, wheel and deal. Can't get through the Eagle defense. 6:35 to go in the first. 2-0 Eagles. Here's Z-Barth. Z-Barth to the elbow. Shut off nicely by Hartman. Up top here is Miles Everingham. Miles Everingham up top. Are they having that much trouble with our defense?
Hey, we've needed this the last 2 games. This is fantastic.
And they make a drive on the baseline. Holsworth up under. Missed it. Rebound Mulligan. Mulligan to Hartman. He sails into the front court. He's going all the way in. Backdoor feed. Oh, Fuller wasn't expecting it. Turnover. And a double dribble on Everingham.
Boy, Brady could have finished that.
Yeah, he had an alley.
Little too unselfish there.
And one of the Everingham boys guilty of double dribble coming back up the floor. So Fuller wrestling with his man already before Denning has the ball, throws it up to Matthew Mulligan, hands off to Coughlin around the keys, badgered by Miles Everingham. Now Denning down into the right corner. Underneath they go to Fuller. Fuller elevates, fires. That's going to be off the mark, wide left. Loose ball batted around, and Wawasee out of the fray with it. Shoemaker to Miles Everingham. Comes up the right side into the front court. Shoves it off. Here's a 3 by Maddox Everingham. Short. Rebound Fuller. Lead pass ahead. Here's Matt Mulligan on a breakaway. Gets fouled. No further play. Maddox Everingham the foul.
Boy, Mulligan was going to throw that one down.
His first, team first.
So Maddox Everingham picks up the foul. It was either foul or give up
the dunk.
Yep. So that's the first foul of the ball game. 2-0, 5:37 to go in the first. Matthew Mulligan to the free throw line for Sioux City, and he short arms that. So Mulligan will have another. Of course, Mulligan used to play for Warsaw. He's got that one. 3-0 Eagles. 5:36 to go in the first. So we'll see how this defense holds up here.
This is great.
Holsworth, left side for Maddox Everingham. Everingham up top to his brother Miles Everingham. Around the right side for Holsworth. And a long one by Everingham. Back iron no good. The other Everingham rebounds and scores. 4-2 Wawasee on the board. And here comes Columbia City with 5:05. Denning all the way down central. Scores! That was easy.
That was way easy.
Boy, they just kind of part of the Red Sea defensively.
5-2 Eagles.
5-2 indeed. Holsworth across the midcourt stripe. 4:45 to go in the first. Miles Everingham. And up top here, Z-Barth. Z-Barth. Left side high, holding way out top. Double screen set. Oh, and almost picked by Fuller. Z-Barth has it back. Penetrates. Up. Under. Scores. Nice move. Not much you can do about that, Coach.
No, that was great defense by Stratton. He just made the bucket.
So Columbia City back with 4:15. 5-4. Eagles over the Warriors. Here in Syracuse tonight. And there's Fuller. Dumps it in the corner. Matthew Mulligan loads up a 3. That's going to be short. And almost got it back, but here comes Miles Everingham. Kicks it off to Maddox Everingham. Maddox, he's in trouble. Gets it out to Holsworth. Holsworth up top on the logo with the dribble. 5-4 Eagles, 3:43 to go in the first. There's Z-Barth. Z-Barth way out to the left side. Outside the arc. Goes across the green. Forces it. Scores! Again, good defense by Columbia City, but Z-Barth just the better move. I guess you'd have to say.
Yeah.
6-5 Warriors, 3:20 to go. It's their first lead of the night. Hartman, right side for Columbia City. And Kaufman up top. Here's Fuller. At the elbow, Hartman, right side for Columbia City. Makes the move, puts it up, scores! Nice touch for Hartman.
That was a tough jumper right there.
And a guy in his face.
Yeah.
So 2:55 to go in the first, 7-6 Eagles. And on the left side, here's Maddox Everingham. Z-Barth up top, loads up a 3. Off the mark, rebound cleared by Denning. Lead pass to Fuller. Fuller to Hartman. Hartman across the paint. And call a blocking foul on Zebar. So Zebar picks up the second.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 20, Weston Hoffert. And number 52, Weston DeLong.
Weston DeLong and Weston Hoffert. Weston Hoffert in the game. Boy, look at DeLong out there. 6'7". And he's big.
He is big.
I hope he plays football. Of course, he's a senior, so he'll be playing football there. And Hartman guilty of steps. Turnover Eagles. 2.5 to go in the first. 7-6 Eagles. And here is Holsworth. And the name's giving me fits all night. Holsworth. Up top, gets it in tight quarters to Hoffert. And here is Holsworth. Holsworth, badgered by Kaufman all the way up top. 5 count on. He flips it off to Hoffert. Down low they go to the big man, DeLong. DeLong backing in on Denning. Off the glass, nothing there. Foul on Kaufman. Loose ball foul. And Caden Kaufman can pick up the first Columbia City foul. It was a case where just losing your balance.
It did. I mean, he fell, and Caden's arms went forward and it kind of looked like a push. So, got him with that.
So Kaufman goes out. And we have Richmond and Marshall into the ball game. It's up top, Maddox Everingham. Gives it to Holsworth. 7-6, 1:52 to go first quarter. Eagles in the lead. Hoffert backed off the play by Marshall. Marshall watching him closely, and Holsworth puts it on the floor, bumped by Denning. And Fuller's going to get a foul trying to make the steal. What are you doing? Giving him the double whammy?
That was close.
So team second on the Eagles. Fuller's first. 1:38 to go in the first. Quick moving game thus far. Up top here is Holsworth. Wide right. Maddox Everingham closed on by Mulligan quickly. So Maddox Everingham off for Holsworth. Holsworth outside the arc. Hoffert may have got away with steps up top. Maddox Everingham down to Holsworth. Holsworth out of the corner. We're nearing a minute to go in the first. Hoffert. Boy, I don't know. We must have been confused or something. Well, never mind that. A 3. That rimmed out by Maddox Everingham. Cleared by Mulligan. Here comes Fuller up the right side with 48. Fuller. Hop, skip, and a jump. Fire, scores. That's athleticism right there.
It is. That football footwork there.
Yep. 9-6 Eagles. 33 seconds for Wawasee as Holsworth across the midcourt stripe. .22 seconds. It's like they hold for one. Holsworth. Left side, Maddox Everingham. Up top, here's Hoffert. 7 seconds. They throw it underneath, almost throw it away. And
right?
Maddox stepped out. Errant pass, and Maddox Everingham couldn't corral it.
And number 40, Darius Lewis.
Coach LaFay not happy. 4 seconds for the Eagles. Marshall flips to Fuller, sidesteps a man, fires off the mark at the buzzer for 3. So that's the end of one quarter. Here at Hardwood TP in Syracuse. A 9-6 ball game. So a low-scoring affair, but strange that Wawasee did not get much done.
What's that? Eagles defense, we're guarding off ball really, really well. Because you got to guard high up volleyball line with the brothers out there that can shoot the 3-ball deep, and our off-ball defense is just incredible right now.
We'll take it. Junior varsity 154-37 over Wawasee. And by all means, check in if you're listening. Let us know.
Yeah, well, Travis Knapp listening.
I do not know him, but
he's a Busco guy that I converted to be a Columbia City guy.
Oh, my. You're converting people. All right. Denise Spencer checking in as well. Some of your underwriters tonight going postal offer shipping and mailing locally and around the world. At Columbia City Going Postal, they are offering care packages to our American soldiers overseas. They know freedom isn't free, but boxes for care packages are. Columbia City Going Postal, shipping and supply service located north of McDonald's in Columbia City. And at ColumbiaCityGoingPostal.com.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 5, Jaden Kaufman.
Kaufman's back into the Eagle lineup. Wawasee has a couple subs. I think that the other Everingham back in, and this guy. And Coach Trainer Vandersall checking in. You guys sound great. That gives us a good laugh, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, and their other sub, Darius Lewis. He's a load, 5'10", but he looks like a football player.
Another big boy.
They got some big ones here. Then growing big. Miles Everingham, bumped by Hartman at the elbow. Nice cut by Hoffert to the bucket. He missed the shot. Rebound Hartman. And Aiden Denning up the left side for Columbia City. And Jason Spencer checking in, Mr. Sheriff. And down low, Fuller elevates. No good for him in the paint. And here come the Warriors with 7:15 to go in the second. Miles Everingham sends it off. Zebart with it outside the arc. 50 seconds gone, 9-6 Eagles, second quarter. Kind of been a slow scoring pace, and never mind that, they tie it. Zebart. Holy crow. 9-9. I just talk about lack of points, and there we go. So Zebart for Wawasee. Fuller back for Columbia City. Denning, elbow. And they throw it away down low. Stolen by Maddox Everingham. Now here's Miles Everingham up the left side to Maddox Everingham. You got to watch those Everingham boys. They'll shoot it from the parking lot if given the chance. Zebart, meanwhile, backed off the play. And the Trimmers are checking in tonight. Welcome to the broadcast. And Zebart sidesteps a man, fires that, rimmed out. Cleared by Hartman. Here comes Fuller into the front court for Columbia City with 1:40 gone. Second quarter, Richmond's first touch. Richmond cuts across. Hartman into the corner. Denning a three. A little long. Rebound. Miles Everingham. He'll run it up the right side. Zebart has it into the corner, runs out of real estate over there and up the wing. Miles Everingham. We have a 9-9 ball game with 2 minutes gone second quarter. So not a point scoring crashing crescendo by any stretch of the imagination. Miles or Maddox Everingham all the way in. Blocked by Richmond.
Out of way, Landon.
Here goes Denning. 3-on-2. Here's Fuller to the bucket. He gets hammered. No further play. Couple Warriors got their money's worth on that one. Looks like the big man Wilson's going to get the foul. Or no, that's Lewis, Darius Lewis.
Warrior foul number 40, Lewis, his first.
Team's first here in the second.
Landon Richmond's so long down there.
Yeah, he causes a lot of havoc.
He does. He's had several blocks this year.
So this sends Fuller to the free throw line for Columbia City, and he scores, making it 10-9 Eagles.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 20, Matthew
Mulligan in for Landon Richmond. Quick tour of duty for Richmond. Coach Schaus quietly sitting on the bench, and free throw good by Fuller. No shot. Well, I guess he stepped over the free throw line, so wipe that shot off the board. 10-9 Eagles. Interesting.
You don't see that often.
No, you don't. Usually it's somebody on the lane.
Right.
Zebart hands to Miles Everingham from 15. That's long back iron, no good. The Everingham boys are struggling. Fuller, meanwhile, spins.
Good.
Oh, and just he almost spun that in. A wild-looking layup by Fuller goes awry. Zebart back into the corner. Hoffert back up the wing. Zebart pestered heavily by Kaufman. He's going to get a foul.
Eagle foul number 5, Kaufman. His second. Team first.
You still on? Did that?
Checking in for the Eagles, number 4, Owen Marshall.
Oh, I'm on that one?
I can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't hear yourself again. I hit it.
There it is.
I had to cough.
Okay.
I had to cough, so I had to shut mine off. Sorry, Coach.
No, you're good.
So Coffin picks up his first, team's first on the Eagles. 5:10 to go in the second. 10-9 Columbia City in a low-scoring affair. Miles Everingham, high left, and Fuller's got the assignment on him. Miles Everingham drifts into the corner, tries the baseline, throws it across. Hoffer to three, wide open. That bounding, no! Loose ball Marshall, bodies hit the floor. We go the other way. Hartman gives it to Fuller up the left side. Not many shots falling for either squad right now. Marshall on the baseline. Marshall spins, what a move. Score! Rolled up and in. Marshall with his first two. Makes it 12-9 Eagles. And here's Miles Everingham. Down to 4.5 to go. And wide outside it is Hoffert to Zebarth. Now left side it's Everingham, Maddox Everingham. Up top, Miles Everingham. Ooh, there he caught him for steps.
Got him.
Warrior substitution, number 14, Nolan Holsworth, and number 52.
Holsworth and DeLong back in.
And number 22, Mason Shoemaker.
And Shoemaker. So Coach LaFay making multiple moves here. Maybe looking for a combination that can score.
Yeah, they've been pretty cold.
So we near the halfway point of the second. Mulligan bobbles it, had it picked. Here goes Shoemaker, kicks it across, 2-on-1 to the bucket. Maddox Everingham scores, basket counts, Columbia City foul. Maddox Everingham gets the field goal and he'll shoot one.
Eagle foul number 20, Mulligan, his first.
Mulligan's foul. That makes the score 12-11. Maddox Everingham a chance to tie the ball game. Then he does. We're either 12 apiece. 3:55 to go in the half. And Fuller. Wide right, here's Hartman. Top Mulligan to Marshall, whips it left corner. Denning over there. Up top here's Fuller to the elbow, Hartman. Hartman hands off. Outside the arc is Mulligan, down into the corner, Hartman. Right side, now high. They go left side, Marshall. May have got away with steps, but he goes to the bucket. Oh, short-armed it. And Marshall gets, that's on Marshall. Whoa. Oh, my. Marshall gets a hold. A lot of contact both ways down there. Richmond for Marshall. Marshall guilty of a hold.
He had his guy blocked out going for the rebound. That was
13 foul on the Eagles, 3:26 to go in the half. 12-12 our score. A little old school basketball here for you, not much scoring. Left side, Maddox Everingham. And up top, Hoffert whips it off to Holsworth. Up top, they left Zebarth alone on the screen. Bingo! Zebarth! And Wawasee with a 5-0 run. They go up 15-12. And here's Fuller. Fuller spins, lost the handle, stolen by the Warriors. Look out, they got numbers and momentum now. All the way in, backdoor feed, they throw it away. Turnover. So, Columbia City got a break there. All of a sudden, Wawasee's picked up the pace.
Yeah, started running the floor better in transition.
Yep. Here's Hartman. Down on the wing, Denning. Denning cuts off. Here's Hartman up top. Against the grain, short arms of 17, loose ball Richmond. They're going to call him for a foul.
That's two in a row, one on Richmond, one on Marshall. And again, I don't say much about the officials, but that is two not very good calls.
So 2:27 to go in the half. Columbia City picks up their fourth team foul, so next foul they will shoot if we foul. So again, the Warriors lead 15-12. Eagles been on the schneid for a little bit. All right, more or less like a 3-minute drought. Here's Zebarth. You got to watch him. He sidesteps Fuller, fakes the three. Fuller knocked it out of bounds, so nice job by Fuller there. So 2:10 to go in the half. And I don't know what's going on the scorer's table, but we're trying to get, I don't know what they're doing, but some sort of conversation going over there with the referee and the scorer's table. So here we go, Wawasee basketball, Holsworth. Holsworth high left. Up top now, Shoemaker underneath the big man, blocked by Richmond. Fuller out on a break. Fuller ran out of real estate to Hartman to Richmond. Baseline jumper for 15. Bingo.
Yes.
Landon Richmond. Makes it 15-14. With a minute 41 to go in the half. Z-Barth walks slowly to the midcourt stripe. And Z-Barth off wide on the left side. Shoemaker. Up top, here's a steal by Fuller. Fuller. Oh, he tried to duck it, missed it. They're going to team up for hanging on the rim. I think he was trying to protect himself.
He was swinging. If he would have let go, he would have fell and hit his head.
Fuller's going to come out of the ball game, but
I mean, he's got to be able to protect himself, and if he lets go of that rim, he falls and gets hurt. And
yep, I don't know.
Those guys have got to do a better job of understanding that.
So Maddox Everingham makes one technical free throw. Makes it 16-14. Fuller to the bench. He went up. Maddox Everingham gets a couple. 16-14. He got up there, and I think he just kind of overcooked it.
Yeah, he just kind of lost it. And again, as he was swinging.
Yeah, that's awful dangerous. You let go.
Yeah.
But they decided to call him for hanging on the rim. Technical foul. 17-14 Warriors. Up top, and almost losing the handle was Holsworth. Maddox Everingham. 1:12 to go. Wide right, Holsworth. And up top, Z-Barth can't get the shot off. Left elbow elevates, fires off the mark. Rebound got it. Came out of a scramble. Wawasee gets it. Minute to go in the half. Maddox Everingham. Wawasee 17, Columbia City 14. And Hartman, nice defense to shut Holsworth down. Look out. Maddox Everingham in the paint, banks it in. So two more for Maddox Everingham, and that makes it 19-14. 5 points in a game like this is like 10.
It is.
32 seconds. Apparently the Eagles going to play for one. Coach Schaus up off the bench. On the floor, in fact. Now retreating. So Denning holds way out top. A lot of yelling in here. Sound like we're in a wrestling match.
Everybody's trying to guess the play here.
And here's Denning with 10. Denning drifts to the right side. Denning's going to have to make a move. Somebody is. Denning, score!
Attaboy, Denning.
And stolen by Mulligan. Fires! Oh! Rimmed out at the buzzer. Boy, we could have used that. Holy smokes. So Denning gets the two, and then we steal the inbounds past Mulligan. Coach Wool's going to have a conversation with the referee on the way out.
Well, rightfully so. Again, I'm sure he's talking about Stratton's missed dunk there. He's got to be able to protect himself, and they have got to do a better job of understanding. Not the youngest crew tonight, though.
Even Coach Schaus, the older, had some talk with the referee. So we head to the intermission. Your score, Wawasee 19, Columbia City 16. Kind of didn't expect this necessarily, and Warsaw game with them was in the 40s, but this might be their style.
Yeah, slow it down a little bit. I don't think that we're really a fast-paced playing team, so I think it kind of matches up good with what we're doing, and our defense has been really, really good tonight, especially off ball, and we continue that, we're going to be fine. We just got to execute on the offensive end. We have a lot of good looks, and we're going to start to drop here soon.
Indeed. So the Eagles down at the intermission by 3, led it by 4 maybe. That was our largest lead. And so the Eagles with some work to do. Let us know if you're listening again. And in the meantime, since we didn't get much of a chance to talk about our underwriters, we'll talk about First Fleet. They operate dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is proud to support Columbia City High School and the Eagles. They can be found at www.firstfleetinc.com. Also, 9 Gigabyte Tech Computer Repair and Service Center. They offer small business IT services, all based on individual business needs. 9 Gigabyte Tech help with personal computers too, laptops, tablets, cell phone repair, including new device setup, password recovery, or lockouts, virus removal, and more. 9 Gigabyte Tech Computer Repair and Service Center, online at 9gigabytetech.com or by phone 260-209-4798. Also, Morris's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen, or online at morrisbuildersmart.com, serving northeastern Indiana since 1871. It's a lot of lumber, Mr. Marshall.
It's a lot of lumber.
It's also 6 years before Columbia City High School was established.
Oh.
So, a little fact there for you.
Hey, you have all the knowledge.
I try. So, Surf Internet, transforming the Great Lakes region by bringing high-speed internet to rural and underserved areas. Faster, more reliable internet is now available to residents and businesses in Columbia City. More details about fiber internet, wireless internet, streaming TV can be found at surfinternet.com. They can also be reached by phone 888-274-6381. Also, EduStaff, schools in your local community experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classrooms. EduStaff is seeking candidates for employment within partnering schools. More information can be found at edustaff.org. Tonight's game also brought to you by Move Over Ice Cream Shop. They build flavors from scratch. Move Over offers ice cream flavors, including Rocky Road Coffee Crunch, as well as nut-free and sugar-free flavors, plus hand-built delights that change each week. Move Over is a plant-based ice cream shop for those with either sensitivity to dairy or allergens, or are taking a more healthy approach, located right across from the furniture store in downtown Columbia City. Now Move Over is expanding where pints can be found. Online at moo-over.com. And our timeout underwriter, although we did not have a timeout in the first half, Myers, Hockenmeyer, McNagny, LLP, located across from the post office in Columbia City. 248-2224 and on the web at whitleylaw.com. Also, ProFed Credit Union, they provide the community with modern banking services, individual attention for personal accounts and businesses alike. ProFed Credit Union specializes in savings for goals, mortgages, car loans, and business banking too. ProFed Credit Union serves northern Indiana with a network of 37,000 ATMs and 12 branch locations. Now Columbia City off 30 near Walmart. And we already hit Going Postal, first stoppage we did have. So, well, still a surprise to me that we only have a 19-16 score. I hadn't read much on Lou LaFay, but evidently this is their style of basketball.
It is. It's a low-scoring game, obviously, because of our just pressure defense that we're putting on the Warriors, but also we're just not scoring the basketball down on the offensive end for us. You know, if we go 50% of those shots that we miss, now we're looking at a totally different basketball game. But again, those shots are going to drop in the second half.
And looking at their scores, 47-43 over Fairfield, 64-62 over Angola in overtime, 60-44 setback against Manchester, who's a pretty good outfit. They win 50-48 at West Noble, lost to Whitko in 3 overtimes, 58-53, and then beat Warsaw 56-51. So low scoring is the name of the game. Although they are averaging 52 points a game offensively, but still. And we thought the Eagle defense had something to do with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the off-ball defense is what's doing it. I mean, on-ball defense is pretty good too, but I mean, we're guarding those guys way out by the volleyball line and still able to pack it in. They can't get it to their bigs. The Everham brothers can't shoot outside. I mean, they're just doing a great job of helping recover.
And we needed to ratchet the defense up after the 2 games over the weekend.
Absolutely.
As we struggled defensively, there were no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's see here, looking on down the way. Looks like swimming is in action tonight against Warsaw. Girls wrestling tomorrow at North Miami. Swimming home on Thursday, senior night. Their lone home match against Huntington North. Boys C-team basketball Thursday at Northridge. So that's kind of the pre-Christmas schedule. Late Eagles back in action against North Central on Thursday evening. It's a late start due to travel. 6:30 JV, 8 o'clock varsity. We're going to be burning the midnight oil at that one, Coach Marshall.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one, though. Really looking forward to them coming up here. We've had them on the schedule a couple of years, and just hasn't worked out. You know, a couple weather canceled here and there.
So we may have to order pizza in.
Yeah.
Oh, did I cut you off again with my cough?
No,
so we've got a touchy mic hookup here on one of these. So if you hear us bumbling around a bit, it's me trying to rig that thing up so it works.
Well, we got the sock cap under it. We should be good.
Yeah, we've got the sock cap. Matt Curry came up with the sock cap. I usually wear a sock cap, so that's what our little deal is to rig this up so we don't have the one mic where you can't hear yourself some of the time. As the Eagles report back to the floor here at the Hardwood TP. And Wawasee, I'm sure not too far behind. And pretty good crowd tonight for a Tuesday night. Columbia City traveled pretty good.
As always.
Yep. We always travel well. So, 2.5 minutes before we get things set up and ready to go for second half action between Wawasee and Columbia City. Don't forget the boys will be at Blackhawk Christian Friday night, and that will be something. As Blackhawk, I think they got a 6'10" guy.
Yeah, 6'10". They're the real deal. That's going to be a fun game. And Schauf's really beefed this schedule up this season. And
yes, he did.
Good for him. You know, good for him. Let's play these good teams and make us better for the tournament.
Blackhawk 5-1. Matt Roth, the new head coach, 32-4 in his second year. Not too shabby there. So if you're going to that one, you might want to get there early. That's a small gym, kind of like Canterbury.
Yeah, it's pretty tiny.
Might be smaller than Canterbury, but I've not been there. I would imagine we'll have that Friday evening. We'll have to check on Christmas schedules with some of the personnel involved, but sure there'll be a stream of it somewhere. Seems to be a stream of everything these days.
There is everything streamed.
I can't handle that streaming stuff, Coach. You got that streaming stuff, or you got a satellite?
No, we got the streaming stuff.
How often does it go out?
Well, we just got some new internet. It's pretty rocking right now, so we haven't had any issues. So
you get all the games?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'll keep that in mind when things go haywire at my place.
Yeah, just swing on over.
Well, we'll see you back out. Interesting that only the starters, basically the starters were the only ones that warmed up. He kept the rest at the bench. Lula Fay, an interesting guy, from what I hear. I don't know much about him, but interesting guy. Won 333 games already in 20 years. He keeps at it, he'll win 500 and then some.
Oh, absolutely. Curious to see what adjustments he made. He's going to have to figure out how to get these shooters open. I expect to see a lot of ball screens here, try to get those guys open. He did such a great job defensively switching all that stuff. It's going to be tough for him.
Good old school coach just stands there the whole time with his arms folded.
Yeah. Head cocked, doesn't really say much.
Has the curmudgeony look, I guess. Well, he's going to sit down. And Columbia City with the basketball as we begin the second half of action. Warriors 19, Eagles 16. Matthew Mulligan up top to Denning. Now Kaufman's got it high right. Original starters for both teams. And here's Denning at the free throw line. He's bumped and no further play. We're going to have whistle and a Wawasee foul on Zebarth. Maybe that's the makeup for the technical on the dunk.
I don't know if you can make that one up. That was pretty bad.
And Mulligan! Wawasee lost him. And Matthew Mulligan, an easy layup to start the half. And that sent Lou LaFay packing on that one. He looked to the heavens. Two guys totally never saw Mulligan behind them. 19-18 Eagles, or Warriors, I should say. 40 seconds gone. Spinning is Miles Everingham. Short arms a shot. It's an air ball, in fact. And here comes Mulligan up the right side. And Mulligan has it. Hartman, layup score.
Good find.
Columbia City back in the lead. 20-19. Minute gone. Third quarter here at the Hardwood TP in Syracuse. Andrew Thompson, Coach Brandon Marshall with me tonight. And Holsworth chased by Kaufman. Now it's Miles Everingham. And right side, here comes Holsworth. Holsworth watched closely by Kaufman. 5 count on, now it's off. Holsworth backed off the play, top of the key with a minute 25 gone here in the third. Holsworth whips it over for Zebarth. Zebarth tries the baseline, shut off by Fuller, flushed out of there, up the wing, Shoemaker. Now Zebarth from the parking lot. No good, rebound Hartman. And Hartman sends it up the right side. Here comes Denning into the front court. Nice move, had it picked, knocked down. We go the other way, stolen. Zebarth, 2-on-1, stripped by Hartman, but a foul. Minute 49 gone in the half, and we've got Hartman with a foul. I guess that was kind of a foul or give up the layup.
Yeah, I mean, not sure which number that was for the Warriors. Just kind of stood in front of him, slowed their speed down so Brady couldn't get to him, so he just reached out and grabbed a hold of him.
So Zebarth to the free throw line, scores.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 20, Weston Hoffert.
Hoffert back in the lineup. Miles Everingham sits down. And score again. My Zebarth makes it a 21-20 Warrior lead now. And Columbia City with it. In the corner, here's Matt Mulligan open for three. Off the mark, rebound fought for. Kaufman out of a scramble, gets knocked down. And a holding foul on Zebarth.
Is that his third?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's his third.
Should be.
His third, team second.
And here comes Darius Lewis in.
Oh, Matt should be able to do work right here.
Yep. And Denning. Up to Fuller. Right corner, there's Denning in front of the Columbia City bench. Over here to our right, we're upstairs. Fuller to Mulligan. Mulligan over for Kaufman outside the arc, and Fuller spins, scoops and scores. Fuller. Two more, gives Columbia City the lead back, 22-21. And off the right side, now back up top, Hoffert's got it. Or Shoemaker, check that. Now Holsworth. Wide right, Hoffert. Hoffert with it. Across the paint. Stopped. And has it back from Shoemaker. Hoffert high right. Wide right, Holsworth outside the arc. Watched by Denning. Right side. Holsworth comes up top. Holsworth around the key left side. Under 5 for the third quarter. 22-21 Eagles. And Holsworth pulls up from 15. No good. Rebound Denning.
Yep.
And a holding foul on Wawasee.
Yep.
Maddox Everingham.
I'll tell you what, this Eagles defense has got me excited. It is fun. It is fun.
Well, evidently, they've got Wawasee kind of confused or something.
It's just the pressure and the energy, and we just haven't had it the last few games.
Maddox Everingham is second, team's third. Mulligan for Columbia City with 4:44 to go. Nice pass to Fuller, elevates in the paint, fires and scores. Not much the defense can do when Fuller gets a hold of it there.
No, he elevates so quick, and he catches it 3-4 feet in. He's scoring that thing.
24-21. And here is Hoffert. Wide right, Maddox Everingham. Maddox Everingham lost the handle, and Mulligan's going to get a foul.
His second, team second.
Pretty good defense.
The Warriors, number 12, Miles Everingham.
Miles Everingham back into the ball game. 4:16 to go to third. 24-21 Eagles. Miles Everingham to throw it in. Gets in the backcourt to Holsworth. Holsworth watched by Kaufman. Across the 10-second line with 4:10 to go third quarter. Here's Maddox Everingham well outside the arc. He threw a pass away. Kaufman has it. Foul, Maddox Everingham.
That 3 on him too? Yes, it is.
That's a couple kind of fouls that you wouldn't think he would commit. A couple of holds, I mean.
Yeah.
So he's going to go out of the ball game in favor of the big man, 6'7" Weston DeLong.
Xaiden Kaufman's causing all kinds of havoc up front. It's fun to see this defense right now.
Coach LaFay perplexed with the referee and shrugging his arms. And there's 3, Denning. Back iron, no good. Long rebound, Kaufman. Kaufman in
Get
the
your one,
bucket.
Xaiden. Oh.
And he gets hammered, no further play. And DeLong's going to be the guilty party. Team foul 5 on the Warriors. But this is it.
Number 12, Miles, his first, team 5th.
Miles Everingham.
Kaufman on the line, shooting 2.
Kaufman will shoot 2 for Columbia City. Short arm that, no good. He'll have another. With 3:54 to go. Third quarter here at the Hardwood TP in Syracuse. Don't forget, Lady Eagles return home Thursday evening to face North Central, and he went over the line.
That's 2 in one game.
Yeah, I mean, that was no doubter.
Yeah.
So wipe out the free throw.
You just don't see it often. I mean, you just don't see it from shooters often.
You know what I mean? It was up there, and it had a chance to go in, and it did go in, but... So wipe that one out, still 24-21, so the Eagles come up empty on that trip. 3:43 to go, and there's a defensive kick that they don't catch. Hartman steals it from the seat of his pants. Timeout, Eagles. Coach Matt Schaus calls for time. Your timeout under Myers Hockemeyer McNagny, LLP, located across the post office in Columbia City. Telephone 260-248-2224 and on the web at whitleylaw.com. ProFed Credit Union, providing our community with modern banking services, individual attention for personal accounts and businesses alike. ProFed Credit Union specializes in savings for goals, mortgages, car loans, and business banking too. ProFed Credit Union serves Northern Indiana with a network of 37,000 ATMs and 12 branch locations now in Columbia City off of 30 near Walmart. Andrew Thompson, Brandon Marshall here to Hardwood TP in Syracuse. Xaiden Mckinzie at the station. Our thanks for you listening out there. Had a few of you check in tonight.
Yeah, C. Miller.
Who?
Chad Miller, old C. Miller.
Oh.
He's listening in.
Our friendly pharmacist.
That's right.
Well, you got all the big shots numbers. I thought I got the big shots numbers, but I don't know. When you're the big time band guy, got the posse. All right, Hartman with it. 3.5 to go. Hartman had it knocked away. Gets it into Fuller. Free throw. Fuller shut. And no scoops. No good. That was
shooting 2, though.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
We're in the bonus.
Boy, he sliced and diced.
He did.
Jumped and fell and everything else.
Turned his body sideways to split the narrow gap.
Fuller at the line, shooting 2.
So Fuller back to the free throw line for Columbia City. With 3:24 to go in the third, they lead it by 3, and now 4.
First is good.
Another one for Stratton Fuller, a junior, for Columbia City. Fuller's got that one, nothing but the bottom of the net. Eagles with their largest lead of the night, I believe, at 5. 26-21, 3:20 to go, third quarter. And here comes Holsworth. In the corner, here's Miles Everingham. Up top, Wilson. Or check that is Lewis. I keep getting that mixed up. Miles Everingham. Up top, high right. 3 minutes to go. Miles off the mark. Loose ball to Columbia City. And Hartman down low, tipped, and off of Darius Lewis. It will be Columbia City ball. Richmond and Marshall into the ball game for Hartman and Kaufman. Braden Miller, we haven't seen him yet. Coach LaFay had a new one in. Denning, all the way up top, Marshall. Flags it down near the 10-second line. No further play, loose ball foul. On Miles Everingham. Holy crow, where did he find that?
I don't know. No, shooting again.
Denning at the line shooting 2.
Aiden Denning will shoot 2. That kind of came out of the blue of the western sky. I didn't see much there, and that was right below us.
I didn't either.
And Denning hits the free throw. Bounced and then fell in. Denning with 5 on the evening, 27-21 Eagles. 2:43 to go. Third quarter here at the Hardwood TP. And that one rolls in. 28-21, so our largest lead of the night. Zebarth back in for Miles Everingham. And here come the Warriors. Braden Miller, his first action of the night, and he's got it up top for the Warriors. Off to Zebarth. And up top now, Hoffert. Wide left here is Holsworth outside the arc. 2:23 to go in the third. Holsworth, nice move, but elected not to shoot. Gives it up to Miller. And had it knocked away by Denning, got it back. Now Zebarth. Zebarth makes the move, and Denning's going to get a foul.
Eagle foul number 14, Denning. His first, team third.
Really wasn't much there either.
I guess they're going to call it close. They're going to call it close, but yeah. Kind of like to see the boys be able to play basketball a little bit.
Yeah. Maddox Everingham back into the ballgame for Wawasee. Owen Marshall over to bother the inbounder, which is Hoffert. Dumps it in the backcourt for Holsworth. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. There's Zebarth, wide right for the Warriors. Kicks it back out. Maddox Everingham, top of the key, badgered by Richmond, backed off the play. And from the parking lot, it's going to be well off the mark. And loose ball, they get it back, put it up, score. No, it didn't go in, but a foul on Mulligan. And Darius Lewis will go to the free throw line for Wawasee.
Mulligan's third.
Mulligan's third.
Lewis at the line shooting 2.
Team's fourth.
Maybe it's his second.
What, on Lewis?
No, on Mulligan.
Oh, Mulligan, okay. And long and wide left.
It's a good foul.
And another one for the big man, Darius Lewis. Got that one. 28-22. Shoemaker back in for Darius Lewis. And here comes Columbia City with a minute 40 to go in the third quarter. 28-22 Columbia City. This game seems to have slowed. Of course, we have had 10 fouls this quarter. And Marshall loose on the baseline. Backdoor, Richmond. And they call Marshall for a player control foul, I think. I'll be darned.
Oh, my goodness.
So wipe out the shot as Marshall made a nice pass to Richmond on the back door. Kaufman for Marshall.
And for the Eagles, number 5, Xaiden Kaufman.
So, interesting turn of events there. Player control foul gives it back to Wawasee. Marshall's second, team's fifth. Then obviously on player control, no free throws. Wide right, Maddox Everingham. And up top now is Hoffert. Left side, Holsworth. Wawasee just content to look for the good shot, I guess. Shoemaker can't get the shot. Sidesteps the man now, shoots. Short armed. That was Hoffert. Check that. Rebound, Aiden Denning. And Denning with 52 seconds. Eagles play for one, probably. Denning way out top. He goes right back into the middle and throws it back out to Fuller. High left. Cross court, here's Kaufman. He works against Holsworth. Now across for Denning with 30 seconds. 28-22 Eagles. And Denning dancing around, hands to Fuller. High left for the Eagles. 20 seconds, cross court Kaufman. Cross court now Fuller. Coach shouts barking instructions, 7 seconds. Kaufman spins. And Mulligan's going to have, no, Kaufman's going to shoot it. Just off the mark at the buzzer. A little discombobulated there, but credit Wawasee there defensively, I think.
Oh, no, that was great defense by Wawasee.
So 28-22 at the end of 3 quarters here at the Hardwood TP. In Syracuse. Warrior Inter Riders tonight, First Fleet. They operate dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is proud to support the Eagles in Columbia City High School. First Fleet can be found at www.firstfleetinc.com. Also, 9 gigabyte Tech Computer Repair and Service Center. They offer small business IT services based on individual needs. With personal computers too, laptops, tablets, cell phone repair, new device setup, password recovery or lockouts, virus removal, and more. 9 gigabyte Tech Computer Repair and Service Center. Online at 9gigabytetech.com or by phone 260-209-4798. Wow, what a quarter. That was a long one. That had at least 11 fouls between the two.
Hell, they're fouls that they weren't calling in the first half.
Right.
It's just makes it frustrating.
All right, Wawasee ball to begin the fourth quarter. We are underway. Holsworth, wide right. Maddox Everingham. Up top, and here's Hoffert. Over for Holsworth outside the arc. Zebarth on the fly. That's an air ball, but they get the loose ball. Maddox Everingham with it. Back out to Hoffert. 30 seconds going in the fourth. 28-22 Eagles. Holsworth gives it to Maddox Everingham. He's shut up from the baseline by Mulligan. Coach LaFay wants him to move. Maddox Everingham up top. Hoffert down on the wing now. Holsworth puts it on the floor.
Travel.
Forced it and blocked by Denning. As Wawasee running out of options. They look stymied.
What's that defense? It's just high pressure.
Denning may have gotten away with an elbow there. Mulligan cut off on the baseline. Now Denning again. Lost and that's over and back now. I guess that's better than Maddox Everingham stealing it and getting a layup.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take that turnover.
Miles Everingham for Mason Shoemaker. 28-22, a minute and 11 gone. Fourth quarter, and we've had no scoring. Wawasee with it. Maddox Everingham. Top Zebarth. Sidesteps a man, layup score. Zebarth gets the first two of the fourth, 28-24. Minute and a half gone. Denning for Columbia City up top, Mulligan. Hartman to Kaufman. Wide on the right side up top, here's Fuller. Fuller down to the elbow, spins into the paint, almost had it stripped. Got it back to Kaufman outside the arc, can't get the shot off. Denning up top with minute 50 gone here in the fourth. Eagles by 4. Right corner, Hartman tries the baseline, no further play, a blocking foul. All right, well, we're back. And minute 28 to go. Columbia City 35, Wawasee 31. They got to within 3, and I was messing with the equipment here. Coach Marshall may have had a better idea what happened. So maybe you can kind of.
Yeah, Seabart hit 2 jump shots, hit the first one. A couple minutes went by, Aiden Denny come down, got an and one, finished it for a 3-point play. Now we're at 35-31 Eagles with a minute 28 left in the fourth. I would assume Wawasee's going to press. No.
No, they're not.
Oh, wow.
Minute 28 to go. This is interesting. 35-31. And Denning to the midcourt stripe. Now he's not across yet. Gets it across. And here is Fuller. And up top, Denning. Denning on the hot seat. Oh, nice pass down to Kaufman. He's underneath, but gets out of the way, gets chased. Into Denning. Oh, he threw it away. Look out. 2-on-1 to the bucket. Zebart, layup, score. 35-33, timeout, Wawasee. Oh, my. Well, we gave one away there. Wow. We've yet to commit. We haven't committed a foul in the fourth?
Not yet.
Well, they won't be shooting unless it's a shooting foul. But all right, well, we've got a minute. We'll just tell you about all our underwriters at once. Columbia City Go on Postal, First Fleet, 9 gigabyte computer repair and service center, Morse's Builders Mart, Surf Internet, EduStaff, Move Over Ice Cream Shop, Myers Hockenmeyer McNagny is your timeout underwriter, ProFed Credit Union. Apologize for the technical difficulties here. We're working on it. So hang with us. Hopefully no more shenanigans along the way here. So 59 seconds to go here at the Hardwood TP in Syracuse. Columbia City 35, Wawasee 33. 14 fouls for the Warriors, so the next one we will shoot. And then he get it into Denning, and he's fouled quickly by
who's that?
Holsworth. So 2 shots, 0.8 of a second got off the clock. So Denning will shoot 2 for Columbia City. Rimmed out. Boy, you do not get good rolls there. Darius Lewis back into the Wawasee lineup. So Denning definitely needs this one. So only a three could tie.
It's an important bucket.
Got it.
Got it.
So we've got a 36-33 score. Here comes Zebarth. 54 seconds. Zebarth across the timeline. Up top. Picked by Denning.
What?
Wawasee foul, I think. No?
Oh, calling on Aiden, I guess.
Well, I guess. Boy, some strange calls.
Yeah. Phantom.
I've used that word before, phantom.
Yeah, that's why I used it.
You've heard me say phantom before, right?
Oh, yeah, I've listened to your broadcast.
The phantom, proverbial phantom player. And
Yep.
maybe once in a while I say the phantom foul or the drive-by foul. Look out, layup, scored. And it's 36-35. Miles Everingham gets 2. 1 point lead, 30 seconds. And here's Fuller. We got to play keep away. Kaufman. Then we had Hartman down low. And a stolen. Wawasee foul. This will get the natives restless up here. Holy smokes. Lou LaFay is not happy. He wants a timeout, in fact. And an explanation. Nope, he's going to retreat. 36-35, 21 seconds. Columbia City will shoot 2. Who's the shooter? Denning, I think, isn't it?
I don't know if it's Mulligan or Kaufman.
Well, that's right. It was one of those two over in the corner.
Yeah, it's hard to see over this table.
I swear they got the air conditioner in this building. It's as bad as Lures last night. I was frozen up in the rafters up there. No heat, window.
Oh, I was heated up.
You were heated up.
Heated up.
You were on the bench. So we're down to 21 seconds. And
I kind of thought maybe we'd see Richmond in for rebounding purposes here.
yeah, we haven't seen him.
I thought maybe Owen in for some extra ball handling, but Schauf's got a different plan.
Yep, the original starter's on the floor. So a 36-35 game, and this is still hanging in the balance. It's been such a benign game. It's just been kind of, sometimes it's just felt like watching paint dry.
No, I agree.
It's interesting. So Kaufman to shoot for Columbia City. Got it. So Kaufman.
This one's a big one here for Xaiden.
Yep, 37-35. Kaufman, another one. Getting loud here at the TP. Got it. Timeout Columbia City.
Yes. Way to convert Xaiden Kaufman.
38-35. Columbia City. So the Wawasee announcers to the right of us look a little tense.
Imagine that.
Being that's the former head coach. But I love Coach Everingham. I just got to say hi and shake his hand tonight. I didn't. He helps coach golf up here too, and I haven't didn't get a chance to talk to him tonight at any length. But he used to provide some animated commentary at the old barn when the visiting coach was right beside where I sat. He stopped and looked at me one time and said, I may be getting you an FCC warning. So, Coach Everingham, one of the definitely old school fire and brimstone, sandpaper and grit, but not the head man and not the coaching anymore. I was kind of surprised by that, but
I as well. Sure, we're going to put on a little ball pressure here. Make sure we don't get beat deep.
So check that. That is going to be Holsworth to trigger it. We've got pressure on. 21 seconds. 38-35 Eagles.
Go.
Z-Barth up the left side. Fuller picks him up midcourt. Z-Barth. Fade away from the elbow. No good. And Hartman out there with it. He's fouled with 9 seconds. With that time running down, I would have thought they would have pitched it back out for a three.
Yeah.
Because now you're down to 9 seconds. All we need is one free throw, essentially. Timeout Wawasee.
Well, I think obviously Brady makes both of these. That'll seal the deal, I believe, with 9.2.
Yep.
He goes 1 of 1 here. It still leaves the game in question.
Yep.
I knew we were going to have a good one, and boy, it is.
Boy, this is like the early days of Coach Benedict basketball.
Well, you can't get in any more fundamental than this basketball game's been for 4 straight quarters. Just move the basketball, cut, wait for that perfect shot. And both teams have kind of been playing that way.
Yeah, it's a game you don't see very often.
Nope.
Eagles looking to break a 2-game slide. In a good position to do it. This team just went into Warsaw and won by 6.
Man.
Free throw, good by Hartman. 39-35, so that puts us up 2 possessions.
I think he makes this one. We bring Stratton up for a little pressure, send everybody else back. There it is. Oh, it kept Xaiden up. Yep, exactly.
Kaufman fell down. Here's the 3 from the parking lot off the mark. Rebound, Mulligan. And they call a foul on Darius Lewis with .4.
Kind of a senseless foul.
Rather academic this point. And some of the people start to hit the exits, and at least on the Wawasee side of things. Meanwhile, the Eagle fans start to cheer a bit. Mulligan padding stats. With .4, you don't often get a chance to score often.
You don't.
They're academic at this point. It's going to go in the books as a 7-point victory. That's it. Final score. Columbia City 42, Wawasee 35.
Your final from the Hardwood TV, Columbia City 42, Wawasee 35.
So Columbia City goes to 4-4 on the campaign. Wawasee to 4-3.
The Warriors will return to action tomorrow night as they host Central Noble. TV will tip off at 6.
Ooh, the Warriors right back at it tomorrow night against Central Noble. That's odd.
It will tip at the conclusion of
Well, hopefully they shoot better tomorrow night than they did tonight. I mean,
you got to go back a little bit to them not hitting shots.
but, you know, our defense was really good tonight, which Wawasee wanted to find the shots they could take. But, I mean, honestly, we did not give them a good shot. They took a lot of bad shots that were deep threes with guys in their face, even some of their 15, 16-foot pull-ups, guys in their face. They were not good basketball shots, and that was just kudos to our defense. You know, I'm sure Schaus, after the last couple games, has had those guys in there just working, because that was our lacking point the last couple basketball games, and here it turned it around. That's the kind of stuff we need now. Now we got to convert on the offensive end, but it's coming together. It's coming together.
What was the, they shut the scoreboard on 42-35,
Yeah,
that's it.
Yep, 42-35.
42-35, your final. And we'll see if we get Coach Schaus tonight. As the Eagles get a much-needed win, and they'll take on a tough Blackhawk team coming up on Friday evening over at Blackhawk.
Yeah,
so
that's going to be interesting. How do we deal with 6'10"? We haven't seen 6'10". I don't know if we've seen 6'10" in the last.
It's been a while. Probably since Greg Oden or
Yeah,
something.
So that's going to be interesting.
Yes, it will, and they're ranked highly. And they got moved up to 2A in the tournament, aren't they? A 1A school.
Yeah.
But they got moved up to 2A, which really is irrelevant. They just move up. So they move up a class. They still, drill everybody, it seems.
Yeah, they're going to dominate 2A too.
I mean, might as well put them in 4A for all.
It's as well of a coach team as the players they have. They compete with any 4A basketball school.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can find.
Schaus is coming.
Is he?
Yeah, I see him over there.
Where's he at?
It's not in any big hurry though.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's over there.
All right.
So we'll see what the coach has to say. And we will. And here he is, actually. Trying to get my bearings here. Well, Coach, welcome to the broadcast. Interesting ball game tonight. But I think our defense stepped up tonight.
Yeah, those are my kind of games. I never thought they would be, but they are. Like when I was at Jimtown for my 3 years, that's what a lot of our games looked like. And I thought tonight that was probably our best defensive effort and execution of what we want to do defensively since I've been here at Columbia City in the 4 years. And there was a lot of long possessions. we had a lot of guys step up and do a lot of nice things. So, and that's a team that's really good, has 4 guys who can really score the basketball, shoot the basketball from long, and we defended really, really well. And I told our guys, like, if this isn't a reminder of what end of the floor is most important, because I think we have guys who are always going to be able to score the ball enough to win games. It's how many stops can we get, and can we string some stops together. And tonight was it was really fun to watch. Just kind of sit there and see us execute what we wanted to do.
You forced them into a lot of shots. I don't think A, were in rhythm, or B, they wanted to take.
Yeah, and even first half, like, a couple kids hit some contested 18-footers with a guy in his face, and so even the baskets that they scored weren't easy. So, I was proud of our effort, and most importantly, I thought last weekend, even this whole year, like, our talk on the court, like, not coming from a coach but from the players, I thought tonight was, again, probably one of the better nights that I've had since at Columbia City. Obviously, we've had Andrew Hedrick and the Mason Bakers and the guys who talk on the floor and do that stuff, but tonight it was all 5 guys on the same page, huddling together. It was really good, really good.
And you needed that after, a tough weekend with the last 2 games, and defensively not quite up to par with what you wanted. You needed something like this.
Yeah, and maybe hopefully this is what kind of springboards us forward, and because we needed a kick in the butt, maybe to have that. So again, I think it was a good reminder of what we are about, and how we can win some games against some good teams. This is a team that just beat Warsaw, a team that's like I said, has a lot of offensive talent, and obviously a coach now that has over 300 wins.
Yeah, 333.
333.
20th season.
That's a lot. So, proud of our guys, the effort. It was hard to, sub a whole lot. Obviously, has a hurt wrist, and both those guys who've done a tremendous job this year. We just, again, like I said, long possessions, and Caden Kaufman stepped up tonight. That's kind of Caden Kaufman that we've been wanting, like, scrappy guy, finding ways to get some offensive rebounds, loose balls, got some deflections on that end, steals for layups, and then came up big and hit 2 big free throws that weren't easy because they were kind of going on a little run. And so all the guys proud of, and after a short turnaround too.
That's
just
short.
Yesterday to talk about some things. So proud of our effort.
In 3 and 5 days.
Yep.
And now you're off for Christmas break. You got a couple of days to prepare for a tough Blackhawk team that's definitely a force to be reckoned with. So you want to carry what you did here tonight against that. That's going to be a little bit of a different animal, so to speak.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, right? They have a lot of talent. They have had a lot of success in the past, and state champions wise, I mean, whatever, how many have they had in the past 10 years or whatever. So it'll be fun. It's going to be a good environment. And again, we're a 4A basketball team. We've got a schedule tough. Obviously, they're just 2A, but they could compete
again
at any level. So preparing for the state tournament and putting our guys in some tough situations. And so then that, and then the Muncie tournament, Delta tournament.
That's I was looking at that. That's got some high caliber opponents too.
Yeah. So we play Concordia first. Obviously has a Grace recruit, and then we play the winner of loser of Delta and Winchester. And Delta's a ranked 3A team, really, really good, and Winchester's a team that was in my conference growing up. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be good.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for stopping by, and congratulations on a big win here tonight at the Hardwood TP.
Yep.
All right, Matt Schaus, ladies and gentlemen, and he's very happy after that. No doubt about that. That game was hanging in the balance. His boys pull it out. And Coach Marshall's lurking in the weeds back here. You already got your flannel on. You're ready to go. So
it's cold in here.
It is cold. This is one of the coldest basketball games I've been to in a while. I feel like I'm in a hockey game. And the ice is on the floor, but it's definitely a little bit chilly in the Hardwood TP tonight. Maybe on Christmas break they cut the heat back. I don't know, but that kind of chilly in here tonight. Well, Coach very happy, obviously. And again, you talked about that defensive effort. That's what he reiterated, and he said maybe the weekend was the kick in the butt we needed, and you talked about that.
Yeah, it's a good wake-up call. Get back in the gym and fix those little things. You get. Every loss you get better, every game you get better, every practice you get better, and I think that's his goal with this squad, and hopefully by tournament time we're ready to roll.
Yes, indeed. Well, in the meantime, take a day off tomorrow. And Thursday night, the Lady Eagles host North Central. That's a late start, 6:30 junior varsity, 8 o'clock for the varsity due to their travel up. They may still be in school, but and then the boys to Blackhawk Christian on Friday evening. So, I believe, with all that being said, we don't have point totals necessarily, unless you've got.
I'm missing 2 somewhere.
You're missing 2?
Yeah.
We usually get those after the fact, so I really don't have any point totals for you, and they shut the scoreboard off immediately, so that did not help the effort. But the main thing is the Eagles win. They go to 4-4 now. And we'll move on to play Blackhawk Christian before that Delta tournament after Christmas. So good luck to everybody involved, wrestling and swimming wise, and girls basketball as they look to get back on track on Thursday night. So one last time, we'll thank the underwriters before we leave tonight. Columbia City Going Postal, First Fleet, 9 gigabyte tech computer repair and service center, Morse's Builders Mart, Surf Internet, EduStaff, Move Over Ice Cream, Myers Hockemeyer McNagny LLP was your timeout underwriter, and ProFed Credit Union. Our thanks also to Xaiden Mckinzie back at the station for running the show as well, and thankfully we stayed on all but the one stint. So let's about wrap it up tonight. And for my broadcast partner, Brandon Marshall tonight, the coach, Andrew Thompson saying so long from the Hardwood TP in Syracuse, telling you once again the final score 42-35. It favored the Columbia City Eagles. Thanks for listening. Good night, everyone.